Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Hey everyone. Today's video is about something really important, but often hard to confront. 10 signs your partner may not love you, even if you think they do. Relationships can be complicated, and sometimes we ignore the red flags because we're afraid of facing the truth. But it's crucial to recognize when things aren't right. So let's talk about the signs that could reveal your partner's true feelings. We're going to talk about those difficult-to-face signs, the ones that might indicate your partner isn't in love with you anymore. Remember, recognizing these signs isn't about placing blame or jumping to conclusions. First on the list, they don't prioritize you anymore. Now, I'm not talking about the occasional rain check because life gets busy. I'm talking about a consistent pattern of putting you last on the list. When someone loves you, they make you a priority in their life. But if your partner is constantly choosing work, friends, or hobbies over spending time with you, it could be a sign that their feelings are fading. Think about it. When you truly cherish someone, don't you naturally want to create space for them in your life? If you're feeling neglected or unimportant, it's time to speak up and have that difficult conversation. Next, they avoid talking about the future. A partner who loves you will want to build a future with you. They'll get excited discussing next year's vacation, saving up for a house, or even just planning a simple weekend getaway. But if your partner avoids these conversations, or worse, shuts them down completely, it's a big red flag. It suggests they might not see a future with you, or they're not ready to commit to one. If your partner is hesitant to talk about the future, don't brush it under the rug. If you're constantly hitting a wall when you try to talk about the future, it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. The language of touch. Goes silent. Love is often expressed through affection, small gestures like holding hands, hugging, or even a simple kiss. These physical touches are more than just gestures. They're a powerful way we connect, build intimacy, and communicate our love. But if your partner stops showing affection, it might indicate that their feelings have shifted. The absence of physical touch can create emotional distance and leave you feeling unwanted and unloved. If you notice a significant change in your partner's affectionate behavior, don't ignore it. Talk to them about it. A loving partner will listen to your concerns and make an effort to bridge that physical and emotional gap. Living with constant irritation. Let's talk about another sign that often gets overlooked. Constant irritation. Now, everyone gets annoyed from time to time. But if your partner is constantly irritated with you, no matter what you do, it's a sign that their feelings might have changed. Little things that never bothered them before suddenly become major issues. This constant negativity can be incredibly draining and create a toxic atmosphere in the relationship. If you're constantly feeling judged, criticized, or belittled, it's time to take a step back and evaluate the situation. Sometimes, constant irritation stems from unresolved issues or resentment that's been building up over time. When support dries up. A loving partner is there to support you emotionally, especially during tough times. But if your partner no longer seems interested in your problems, dismisses your feelings, or doesn't offer emotional support, that's a major sign they may not care like they used to. This lack of emotional support can leave you feeling alone, isolated, and emotionally drained. Now, it's important to remember that your partner isn't responsible for fixing all your problems, but they should be there to offer emotional support and be a source of comfort and understanding. If you find yourself constantly seeking emotional support elsewhere, it's time to have a serious conversation with your partner. The rise of self-centeredness. Relationships are a two-way street, requiring effort, compromise, and a focus on the we instead of just the me. When two people are truly in love, they consider each other's needs, desires, and feelings. However, If your partner seems to be more focused on themselves than on the relationship, it could be a sign that their love for you is fading. This could manifest as them always talking about their own needs, goals, or problems while neglecting yours. You might feel like you're constantly playing a supporting role in their life, rather than being an equal partner. This self-centeredness can leave you feeling unimportant, unvalued, and emotionally disconnected from your partner. When communication breaks down, healthy communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. When you're in love, you crave those intimate conversations. But what happens when the communication starts to fade? If your partner stops communicating with you, whether it's about their day or their feelings, it's a clear indication that something is wrong. They might come home from work and retreat into their own world, barely acknowledging your presence. They might give you one-word answers when you ask about their day, or worse, avoid any meaningful conversation altogether. This lack of communication can stem from various reasons: stress, busyness, or a desire to avoid conflict. When time together fades away, remember the early days of your relationship, when you couldn't get enough of each other? You'd spend hours talking, laughing, and creating memories together. However, as time goes on, life can get in the way. But here's the thing: when you truly love someone, you make time for them. If your partner doesn't make time for you anymore, it's a strong indicator that they may not be as invested in the relationship as they once were. They might constantly cancel plans, offer excuses for why they can't see you, or seem more interested in spending their free time with friends, pursuing hobbies, or simply being alone. Think about it. If they genuinely enjoyed your company and valued your relationship, wouldn't they make an effort to see you? This lack of effort can be incredibly hurtful and leave you feeling unimportant and unloved. When trust starts to erode, love thrives on trust. When you trust your partner, you feel safe, secure, and confident in their love for you. However, when secrecy creeps in, it can erode that foundation, creating cracks in the very core of your connection. If your partner starts hiding things from you, whether it's their phone, their whereabouts, or details about their life, it's a sign that they're emotionally withdrawing. This secrecy often indicates a lack of openness and trust, essential ingredients for a healthy and thriving relationship. Now, it's important to distinguish between healthy privacy and secrecy that raises red flags. When secrecy becomes a pattern, when your partner consistently hides things from you or avoids open and honest communication, it's time to address the issue. When appreciation fades away. Appreciation is the lifeblood of a loving relationship. When you appreciate your partner, you make them feel seen, valued, and loved. However, if your partner doesn't show appreciation for you, it could mean they're taking you for granted or don't value the relationship anymore. They might stop noticing the things you do for them, take your presence for granted, or fail to express gratitude for your love and support. Remember those early days when they'd shower you with compliments, surprise you with thoughtful gestures, or express their gratitude for simply being in your life? But as time goes on, those expressions of appreciation might start to fade. This lack of appreciation can be incredibly hurtful and leave you feeling unvalued and unloved. Moving forward with clarity and courage. These are the 10 signs that your partner may not love you anymore, even if you think they do. Remember, it's never easy to face these truths, but it's better to know than to stay in a one-sided relationship. If you're seeing these signs, it might be time to have an honest conversation with your partner. Approach the conversation with empathy and understanding, but don't be afraid to express your needs and expectations. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel for more relationship tips, and let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced any of these signs. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next video.